I'm very excited to bring on our next guest, two members of the PJHL Harold Brittain Conference champion winning White Rock Whalers. We got Max Kovach and Wendell Adriano. Boys, congratulations on the championship. How you feeling?
I'll let Wendell go first. That's the captain.
I don't know. I'm pretty pumped. We won a lot of hard work into that championship, so pretty good.
Yeah, for my last year, it was a pretty fantastic way to go out. Like, it was like the best we could have done. Like, really, like it put a nice gift wrap on the whole career. Everything that I've been through in the pitch, like, all came down to that. Like, all the hard work. So it was pretty exciting.
Yeah, of course. No, that's awesome. It was. Obviously, White Rock went through a lot of crazy changes in the offseason last year, and we'll kind of ask you guys about that in a bit here. But first, maybe just I'll ask each of you. I don't care who goes first, but just kind of give everyone a quick rundown of I guess your kind of just like who you are, your junior career. Like, it doesn't have to be super detailed or anything like that, but just you can take turns doing that quick first.
Cove, you go first on this one.
Okay. Yeah, this was my fourth year in the PJHL. I started off with Delta Ice Hawks. I signed out at Cloverdale Minor. That was the year they won the championship, so I think it was 2022. Played like 16 out of like 20-something games there, and then got dished to White Rock, and kind of like that became my home right away as soon as I got there. Like, that's kind of where I stayed for like the next 2.5 years. And then last year at the deadline, I got dished to Langley, and I gave it my best there of the run, but I don't know, like, White Rock's always like kind of been my heart. So going back there was pretty special for this year.
Oh, good. Okay,
That's
cool.
Awesome.
Well, I played Surrey Thunder, and then I went to Chilliwack, and then had played half a season there. Then went to Aldergrove, played I think another year there, and then to Surrey, and then to White Rock. So a bit of a suitcase.
Suitcase through the league, eh?
I've been around.
That's awesome. Well,
Well,
both you guys have played for multiple franchises in this league. Can you guys talk on kind of the differences in White Rock compared to some other places you might have played? Like, what kind of brought you guys together this year and propelled you guys to this championship?
I think for me, like, this was the best like ran organization, whether it's like all like coaches, owners, everything like that, all the way down to like the players, even the media, like everything all together was kind of just like, this was the pinnacle of the sort of like team environment I've been on. Like, everything's so different in the league that you can go from one team and be like, have it be super chill and it's like glorified beer league, and then you can go to another team and have it where you're like treated like it's pro. And it's this was definitely on that end of things, and it found a great balance of making it fun and having everyone want to buy in.
That's great. And then Wendell being the captain, of course, like you're bringing that culture, right? The big smile. I always see that in your photos whenever you're playing and stuff. So kind of your perspective on that too.
I know, just to add what Cove said, like the coaching staff, they brought like a pro approach. Like, they wanted this to be like a development team. Like, if you want to go to junior A or like even play college or pro, like, he's gonna show you how it's done, and looks like he did.
That's awesome.
No, nice. And then, well, both of you, I kind of want to ask about White Rock's roster. So obviously with Cloverdale coming into the league this year, that was kind of crazy. You see like pretty much the whole team, staff, everything just kind of jump over to Cloverdale. So I can't even remember how many returning players you guys had from Cloverdale. Obviously, both of you, Max, you had been there before, but both of you, went back to White Rock in the offseason. So what was that like, just kind of having like a pretty new team? And then how many returning players were there?
I think we had 3, right?
Do I count on that list or not?
I guess if you're adding yourself, then it's 4.
I don't think I count. I came later. Like, it would be Sharps,
Strand,
McNally,
and here, so 4, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I guess the question is, coming into camp, how do you guys pull that team together? Like, you guys are trying to build chem and everything. Like, is there like a moment where like you guys, are bringing everyone together, trying to, obviously the boys are trying to make team chem fucking translate on the ice, right? But you know,
Yeah.
I got the
nobody
easy
really
way out
knows.
when it came to
Yeah.
camp. I missed
Yeah.
all the hard training camp. Everyone's sweating in the documentaries, and I'm sitting
Yeah.
at home.
Yeah. Training camp, what was it? We had, I think, sprints, 18 sprints we had to do in like, I don't know what, like under 15 seconds. It was crazy. And then a 5-minute plank and stuff. That was the roughest one. But I think through the training camp, I think I got to know the guys a lot better, and we bonded pretty well. Like, we're definitely like a younger team. I noticed right away.
A lot of people knew each other though. Like coming out of Valley West, there was quite a lot of like
Oh,
turnover
yeah, of
from
course.
those teams, and like a lot of us have trained with Dave for like a couple of years now. So like his sort of expectation and like what type of program he kind of wants to run is already like in each of the guys, because they like know how much he expects in the off season, and it got amped up even more as soon as the season started.
Right. And then Wendell, I kind of got one more just for you here, but obviously again, like new team, you get traded there in the off season, and then you're given the captaincy. Like, how, like, was that weird for you being the captain of the team you hadn't even played a game for yet? Or did, I don't know, I guess the staff and the rest of the boys kind of make you comfortable in that role right away?
Like, honestly, like when I got traded, I said I was retiring, and then they I was like, I'm done. And then Dave, we had like a meeting. He was like, come to like a practice and stuff, and I did. And he said, are you sure you want to quit? And I didn't quit. And then we had another meeting. He was like, I'm giving you the captain before any of the practice starts, or like the training camp. Like, you're gonna be captain. Like, he really predicted, like, you're gonna, at the end of the playoffs, you're gonna be holding the cup in your hand. So
No way. He said that.
No, he did. He knew this from the start. Like,
yeah,
I skated with him in the summer, and he was always like, man, like, I just win. I win championships. That guy has like mem cups on his like resume. Like, he knows how to win. He knows what it takes to be there.
Right.
And like, he told us last year, because he took partial ownership last year of the team, and like he came in and he was like, I want to, like, he showed off his rings. He's like, I want to get you guys these rings. Like, if we win, we're gonna get you like nice ass rings, and like it's gonna be sick. And like, he told me in the summer, he's like, it's a fantastic group of guys, like wherever you end up, because like he's like, it's gonna be a great year for like my team, and I'm excited for everything. And he was right all along.
yeah,
Right.
it's crazy.
Well, I'll ask a little bit further about him then. Like, what? So sorry, your coach David Rutherford. What was it? I don't know. Maybe some of the biggest things that he brought to the team. Like, I know that your guys' training schedule, like, you were basically ran like an absolutely full on junior A program. So if you can just kind of talk about like how much he meant to the team, his biggest strengths, and what your guys' kind of routine was like, and how you run the program.
Yeah, like with Dave, like he brought like the intensity to like he wouldn't even hop in the drills, like trying to show us how it's done, type of thing. Like, this is how it's done. And then,
Yeah, he
like,
loved showing us how much better he was than us.
yeah, like he still got it. Like, he was like, he did like what we should be doing, so we just followed along, and
He held us to it like a standard that like he knew we could meet. Like, my first practice with the team was like the hardest practice I've ever had in my life. And it wasn't hard because it was like a bag skate or something like that. It was hard because everyone was like sweating so much. Like, they were working so hard. And I was like, this is the standard I got to meet. Like, this is different than like every team I've been on, every single thing like that. Like, it was something that I had to come in and be like, I got some catching up to do. Like, they've been at this for a couple months now, and I'm like first drill and I'm gassed.
Yeah.
And that didn't really
awesome.
like waver throughout the season either. Like, by the end of the season, we were still having some of our best practices. Like, he treated it like pro. Like, he knew, like, I've been on teams where like at the end of the season we'll still be having like 1.5 practices, and like by the end of our season we were having like 25 minutes out there, and like get on, get off, get a quick sweat, like keep our habits up. And
Right.
like holding us to that standard was super important for us coming out the way that we did.
You know,
that's cool to hear.
I was going to touch on that. I really like to hear that because, obviously with the split, the way that the leagues have gone, kind of with the tier 1, tier 2 type thing, you guys are still holding yourself to kind of the level of like a tier 1 organization, which is is great to hear. Like, you guys are still taking it seriously. So did you guys kind of have that expectation going into the start of the year, or was it kind of almost a surprise compared to, you know, what you were expecting with the league?
Well, probably a chip on the shoulder too, a bit, right?
Yeah. That's what I was
I
thinking.
mean, in my opinion, for someone who had been around White Rock the last couple of years and like who knew the staff coming in and the ownership and everything, the only thing in my opinion that doesn't make us a tier 1 team or organization is the rink.
Yeah, that's a
That's
pretty
what I was
fair
gonna say.
statement.
Like,
Yeah.
and that's what I had heard in the offseason is like we would have been there if it wasn't for Centennial. So
Yeah.
our kind of plan was like we had hoped that we would get a chance to play against the winner of tier 1 and like kind of show like we prepared like we were going to do that all year. We weren't preparing just to win tier 2, like we were preparing to win the league.
So you guys
Yeah.
were kind of left in the dark with that. Like, no, nothing was really announced or anything. Like, you guys didn't know if you're going to play tier 1 or not.
No.
These guys were left in the dark with everything all year, Joe.
We're getting the news from
Well, I
Jungle
don't know,
Hockey
like-
Pod. We're sending the screenshots to the group chat. Like, breaking news. I'm like, where are you guys' sources? Like,
I tell Owen all the time he's the Elliot Friedman of the PJ, but he's got all the fucking connections in the background going on. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I just find it crazy to be, you know, maybe I was just asking if there was something in the background that you guys were told or anything, like stuff that we didn't already know, but the fact that you guys are using us as a source is pretty unreal. So
Like, we always hoped that we'd play tier 1.
Yeah.
But just never got a chance to do it.
I think it,
I
honestly,
think it would be
would've-
fun, like
Yeah.
playing against them. Like it would. I know that like you guys have gone on record and said that like you think we wouldn't do very well, and I think that would have even lit a fire under our ass a little bit more. Like I think
Yeah.
we kind of showed all season. Like I don't know. You look at a team like I'm not like dissing Langley, but on paper they're not as talented as a Richmond, and like look what happens when they all buy into like Brad's system. Like that's some guy. That's a
Yeah.
team that like if you buy into that guy's system, it's gonna be a fantastic team. And like that's what
Yeah.
you saw a couple of years ago when they won the championship. And like that's like the similar sort of buy-in you get with our team. And I think we have such a deep team that it would have been like really successful if we had a chance to play in that tier 1. That's my opinion, at least. I know you
Yeah.
you may
Honestly, I
disagree,
would've-
but like
I would have
Well,
loved.
no,
to
I
see it.
mean, last episode we were saying like you were guys were one of the only teams I didn't watch play in person in the regular season, and like it. I mean, you're talking about the intensity of your practices and like the level you guys play to, and I think it was last episode after you guys won, we talked about like I said you guys absolutely could have competed in tier 1. Like I honestly like I take back what I said. I wasn't realistically giving you guys the respect you deserve. You were just like another level above what I saw from kind of the rest of the field. Like, and like Mission worked their asses off, but just from like the fluidity of play, like your guys' puck movement, your chemistry, the way you support the puck. If you guys lose the puck, one of your teammates is there immediately. You win every 50-50 battle. So I do 100% think you guys could compete in tier 1. So yeah, I just want to like say, I know I did say that throughout the season, but I definitely do think you
fair
guys
enough.
could have. Like, you proved me wrong for sure.
I told everyone I'd come on here and talk my shit, so
No, valid, dude. You
That's
deserve to call me out. Like I
You
did
should
say, we said that for sure. So
it was
You know,
just it
you're-
was like the habits, like you said, like supporting the puck. That's the stuff that sets us apart. Like
yeah,
good dump ins and like preparing for games. Like we had all like everything. Like our practices were like it was ran like a pro practice.
yeah.
That's
Like
awesome.
I would say like your playoff picks kind of lit a fire during our playoff run.
We're Mission boys though. Like, you guys.
Yeah, I know,
gotta
a little
understand.
I know
Like
that.
that.
I know that. Like we
You got to give
were
us a
going
pass
there.
for that one.
And when we talked to a couple guys, no, didn't one of you guys say we would lose to Cloverdale?
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah, that was Owen.
Oh yeah, I did that.
That's why I
too.
That was
commented
Owen.
like the underdog
I didn't-
gif on the post.
I didn't doubt
You
you guys on
you
that.
remember those?
Whoops.
I didn't.
Well,
I
hey,
didn't
at
say
the
that.
end of the
Owen-
day, you
Owen
guys
was the one
get
that
to
said that.
get to give it to me. You want it all. So yeah.
Good thing.
Yeah.
Jeez, you guys, are the rings coming? Have you guys seen the rings yet, or is it kind of a little bit of a surprise right now?
I haven't seen them. I don't know if Wendy has.
No, they're coming in June, I believe.
In June?
Nice.
We're doing like a little meetup for it, but Dave told me they're unreal. So
Yeah, you
Nice.
said at the start of the year he was showing his Mem Cup stuff. It's anything like that. It's
yeah,
pretty
exactly.
unreal. So that's great.
Well, let's get into talking about your guys' actual playoff run then, or I mean, your whole season. I mean, you come in and you have obviously a hot start. It kind of runs the whole way through into the playoffs, and so kind of just break down the regular season and then maybe get into the playoff run a
How
bit.
many games do you even lose this year?
Too many
Yeah.
shootouts, I'll tell you
I think
that.
4 in
You lose a
regular-
lot in the shootout? Okay.
I think
Yeah.
we have 4 regulation losses, and we have a lot of overtime or shootout losses.
That's
Okay.
insane.
Yeah. That's good.
But it was it was like we just felt like we were rolling, and like I think we lost 2 in a row once this year, and that was kind of like we were always kind of worried if we had the resilience, like if we were in playoffs and stuff like that. Like if we were down a couple goals, how we would react, because to the start of the season we weren't really down any goals. So like going into playoffs and like we had a couple games here and there against like Surrey and Mission. Obviously had the winning record against us in the regular season. Like we knew it wouldn't be easy no matter who we ended up playing, but we knew that we could battle back. Like, and I think it showed, especially in the finals. Like even the game we lost, we scored 2 in like the last couple of minutes to tie it up, and it was just like we wanted it so bad.
Yeah, like I would even say like our practice were even harder than the games. Like when it came to the game, it felt pretty easier compared to practice. It'd be like slowly pushing us to our limits in practices.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Like to set you guys up to be in that kind of mindset for the playoffs too. Did you feel it ramping up? Do you feel you guys like kind of moving in the right direction right before playoffs and then kind of hitting the ground running? Was that sort of like the vibe, and that's awesome, because that's the same vibe that we used to get in junior all the time. Like I played in Revelstoke, is the same thing. Peak of the playoffs, right? It's like the most important time of the year. So, what was I gonna say? I don't know. Owen, you go next here.
Well, I mean, you guys both played pretty massive roles, obviously, not only in the regular season, but in the playoffs, and a couple games in particular. That game 1 against Cloverdale. I mean, Wendell, you tied the game with, I want to say 8 seconds left or something. And then Max, you win it in overtime. I mean, that must have been just unbelievable. Both of you guys, I just wanted to ask about what that game 1 was like, and with crazy moments.
Oh, Cove, you want to go?
That game felt like a movie. Like
it looked like a
actually
movie.
Insane. Like an 8-7 game in playoffs is unheard of. We did it twice, but still, like it's unheard of. And like that was sort of like a lot of the resilience we showed. Like we were down a couple of goals, and like I was on the bench. I was like, I don't think we're losing this. Like when you're so prepared throughout the season, like you feel like you're never out of a game. And that was kind of the feeling we had. Like we were calm going in, and Wendell's like our div MVP. Like that guy's gonna go out and get us a goal, and he did it a couple times like that. He could score from anywhere. And then like that was a weaker game for me. I wasn't happy with how it was going. Like, but I was like, okay, I just got to push it to the side and get going here for OT. And like there was a lot of like we didn't really know how that series would be, because like me personally, like a bunch of my best friends are on that team, like guys who I played with my whole career. But it kind of like we weren't really all like good buddies throughout that series. Like we were hacking and stuff like that. Like it was a feisty series, and going out and getting that one against my old staff, and like a lot of like discourse behind the scenes in the off season that I probably shouldn't get into, but like it felt great.
Oh, I bet that's awesome.
Sorry, Wendy, I'm doing a lot of the talking. You can.
No, that's fine. You can carry this.
No. You're the captain.
I'm here for the show. Play with
Speak on
Kovach.
your experience.
I don't know. Like, we were down, but I like you said, I just looked around. Like, I knew we were gonna win the game. Like, I didn't have any doubt. We were like, I know. And with that, like, that backhand goal, it just felt so nice off my backhand.
Oh, it was nasty.
And then I saw my dad in the corner. Never seen him smile so much. So I was pretty excited.
That's great.
That's awesome.
And then, what was I going to say next? I mean, you guys, again, both in that, I think game 2 against Mission, Max, you got the first one, and then Wendell, again, you got the game winner. So another game where you guys both had huge goals and a crazy comeback. I just wanted to ask a little more about that final series itself, like coming in against Mission. Obviously, they have the regular season record against you. It's a different game in the playoffs. You know they're going to be physical. How did you guys kind of plan to to combat that, and how good did it feel to just finally get it done?
Because I think Mission had they played a game 7 against Surrey, and we knew that they were pretty tired, so
Yeah.
we had to play physical against them, and get them tired because they're already pretty tired because they had like a 1-day break, I think.
Yeah.
So we just had to go balls to the wall against them like in practice.
Yeah, like we even saw, like we looked at the ice times and stuff like that of like Mission players, and like we scouted out who their guys are and who we got to be physical against. And like, I don't know, I'd heard from a decent source that that Rylan was feeling it after the series, and I think that was kind of like part of the plan. Like, he played 47 minutes on against Surrey in the game.
I was gonna say.
Obviously you're gonna try to take it to their like number 1 D-man by like ice time. So like going in, like we were so prepared, and like we wanted some revenge as well for how the regular season went against you guys.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I remember talking to Rylan after game 2, and or maybe even game 1 of the finals, and he was just like, I've never like been hit 4 times a shift every shift in my entire life. Like they just don't stop coming. Like even like he said Robbins, like him being like more of a skill guy, he was like every time he saw him, like he was coming and like at least getting a piece, right? So it was just crazy to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we kind of every time he like turned back from hit, we heard about it in the dressing room in intermission.
Yeah.
So we didn't turn back from hits.
No, good. I love it.
That's awesome. I mean, it's all about your mindset, right? It goes back to your coach as well, just bringing that mentality to you guys, and it's perfect. Like, do you think? I don't want to say that Cloverdale was a harder series, but do you think that it was more of a roller coaster to go through Cloverdale, and once you get through those guys, it's like, oh my gosh, we're so confident we're gonna beat Mission here? Or was it kind of a reset and kind of you guys going in level headed?
I think a little bit. Like it was they were very dangerous in the power play. Like extremely dangerous to play against. Like I don't know how many of their goals were like 5-on-5, but it was probably around half compared to their power play. And who knows what happens game 1 if like that empty net gets iced. Like that's a whole different series.
God, yeah.
Like it's we knew then and there though, like we couldn't take that opportunity for granted and stuff like that. So going into the next like couple games, like even the one we lost, like we didn't give up to the end, and we were just kind of use that, and we were rolling going into the finals. Like we felt good about ourselves.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Well, then I just my last question for both of you, and then I have one more question individually for you guys after. Is I just wanted to ask about the win, the celebration on ice after. You guys had the bus. Obviously, like we saw like little clips of that. Like it just looked like an unbelievable time. And just how are you guys feeling soaking it all in, and what was that experience getting to hoist the trophy like?
Felt pretty awesome. I wish it was a Stonehouse Cup, but we'll take the Pacific Cup. But it was pretty.
They don't tell you about that until like a week before you guys win it.
It was like a day before for us.
Yeah,
Was it?
Yeah, we didn't think we'd get anything. We thought we'd have to hoist our hats up.
Yeah. The only thing that with the celebration, I wish we would do it at home. I think we would get more.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
But the bus was pretty electric. Well, Dubes, I don't know what he was on, but he had time of his life. In the back, and then didn't we like lock our coach in the bathroom too?
Yeah,
we locked him in the bathroom.
It was good times. Like it was the celebration was like kind of everything you hope for when you want to win a championship. Like obviously Wendell, the captain, gets it first, and I get the trophy second because everyone knows like how much this meant to me. Like I've been a Whaler for so long, and like getting the opportunity to lift it in those colors and like the green and white, and like in front of my friend's family, girlfriend, like all that, like it was amazing. Like I didn't really care where we were to win that, to be honest, because I don't know, even at Self-Surrey it might have felt a bit more empty. I don't know what the thing would have been packed up to, but as a bigger rink it'll feel more empty, whereas Mission were like right in front of everyone, which was pretty exciting.
Yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations, you guys. You absolutely deserved it. I'm real happy for you. You guys had a pretty awesome away crowd in that game too. Like it was packed with White Rock jerseys. So
Yeah.
No, good for you guys. Joe, you got anything before I ask these last couple?
No, just congrats, guys. And I will say Owen was telling me how amazing it was to see Mission like fully packed out, that rink fully bumping, keeping it going. So even if it was half your fans, but
we had to bring it because we
exactly.
saw what Mission did in Surrey. The game 7 was insane.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
We couldn't get seats
Exactly.
when we went to watch.
Yeah.
That's all. No, I just
nuts.
love the support. I love everything that's happened. And the series Owen was telling me about it. Obviously, I'm a little far for me to come and make the commute to come watch, but seeing it through Owen's perspective, it was really good. Just congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. Well, I'll start with Wendell here. So you, first of all, congratulations on winning league MVP as well. That's an incredible achievement. And you committed to Jamestown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just congratulations on that as well. And tell us about, your plans for the future and how excited you are to get going there.
Yeah. Well, taking a little bit of a break. Body took a beating during playoffs. But got to get training for Jamestown. Pretty excited. Hopefully I get to play Joe. That'll be nice.
Yeah.
I don't quote me on this, but we might be looking at a matchup this next season. So we'll see.
Hey.
Yeah. Should be good.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully I get to play against you. Maybe I score for the pitch.
Maybe you'll talk, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do a backhand.
Yeah, dude, throw a backhand on me.
Yeah.
See what happens.
But yeah, just going to college. Maybe, hopefully, I play pro afterwards. That's the goal. I'm gonna keep playing hockey. But yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, great. And then Max, I got two for you. So one is, where does the nickname Hollywood come from? Because I thought that was the goal call for the OT winner, hearing him yell Hollywood. Like that was unbelievable. And then second, kind of just same thing for you. Like what's your plan going forward here?
Yeah, so I'll start with the first one. Hollywood. I had no idea it would stick like this. So basically the backstory is when I was younger, I was in like 2 TV movies. And like that's pretty much
way.
So I like acted as a kid when I was like 10. And like it was obviously a great experience when I'm 10, but like we were doing like a Boston pizza shoot this year for like a little commercial that like Liam Higgs was filming for us.
I remember seeing it. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, and he was like, "Who wants to speak?" I was like, "Me." I was like, "I'm an actor." Like I was obviously joking, and then they're like, "Oh, really?" And then they're like, "Oh, Hollywood." I was like, "Haha, that's funny. That won't stick," and it stuck. And it just like even like in the Mission commentator said it when I scored in the game 5, and then one of the coaches said it to me in the lineup. They're like, "They call you Hollywood for a reason. You're a great player." I was like, "What the hell?" At least I could do something to live up to it. If I was Hollywood and had like 2 points all season, it would be pretty brutal.
No, for sure. Like not a bad nickname to have either. Like it sounds sick.
No, pretty sick. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I was almost gonna put Maxwell Hollywood Kovach coming in here. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm just kidding. It's like it could either be cringe or it could be cool. It depends on the audience.
Oh, it's funny. It's awesome. I love it.
Appreciate you, fellas.
Yeah.
Then second question, like plans afterwards. I haven't really like I've been like kind of like Wendy like off hockey for a little. Like it was a long season. It was a long grind. I mean, I'm doing roller hockey tonight, but that's a little different. That'll always be with me. But I don't know, like maybe BCI next season. Like I've talked with the coaches a little bit in like previous seasons about like future plans. So like that's an option, but if I can make it work like practice schedule wise with school, like I'm really trying to lock in on school and get going here with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe be involved with the Whalers in the future too, with any sort of like media stuff or like game day ops, like anything like that. Like I've talked with Chris and like that'll be super cool opportunity for me. So who knows? Maybe I'll still be in blue and green and white next year.
That's awesome, dude. Good to hear. Yeah, I know you made like some like the hype up videos and stuff like that. Those were wicked. So cool.
Those are always fun.
Oh yeah, nice. Well, then I don't know if you guys have nothing, that's fine. But I just kind of wanted to open the floor and ask if you had anything else you wanted to talk about, any story or just anything you wanted to say before we wrapped up the
Any
episode?
ad you want to? Yeah, anything you want to throw in here at the end?
What do you guys think of like the changes like going forward? Like, do you think it's been treated properly by like owners in the league?
Probably not if you just look at the whole Cloverdale situation this year. I
I mean,
mean,
we were the
like
we
we've
were the
kind of
people-
said too many teams as well, probably.
Yeah.
Like,
we were like, there's a problem when what independent podcast is the one breaking shit about Cloverdale, right? Like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, there should be a little bit better communication, I'd say, as from the league, and then yeah, just like committing and telling people what's going to happen and sticking to it. And
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
the whole split was so messy. Like,
oh,
It was
such-
it was a mess. We didn't know if we were splitting like a week before or not, and then like
and now you've
Yeah.
seen like the KI is starting to follow suit here. I don't know if you guys have seen the.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll get into it again. Me and Owen haven't recorded our episode talking about this yet, but with the whole independent hockey thing, and it's like everything just. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's leadership, if it's communication, if it's other things behind the scenes, money, but like, yeah.
I think
at some point-
sometimes people just forget that like we're the ones paying to play here. Like
exactly, dude.
we're not
It's
getting
like-
paid. We're not like
Yeah.
doing all this. Like we're paying to play here, and at the end of the day, like it's as much as people want to call it junior A, tier 2, junior B. Like it was junior B when I came in, and to me and
junior
Wendy, when people ask us, they're like, "What do you play?" Like we can't bring ourselves to say junior A.
Yeah, no, exactly.
So like I don't know, treating it as such, whether you're like from a standpoint of like letting people play with who they want to play with in their last year and stuff like that, like definitely could be more considerate from like the league executives and like individual team executives. And that's something I
Yeah.
really appreciated about White Rock. And like Chris McNally was like the huge person, like probably the biggest individual in getting Cloverdale to come through. And that's not even his team. Like he just saw what these people were doing to these kids, and like kids that he had known from previous years and people he didn't even know. And like going out there, like that's what I mean is like from top to bottom, like ownership and everything, like everything other than Centennial is tier 1 for us this season. I kind of want to get that point down a little bit.
No, absolutely. No, good to hear. Thanks for mentioning that.
It's good to hear.
I mean,
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's good to hear from a player's perspective.
yeah, absolutely. And like we always want to like do anything to promote these teams or highlight them. Like we're like that at the end of the day, that's our goal is I mean, first of all is like what's best for the players, and then second of all, it's like what's best for the teams. It's like that's what we want, right? So anything you can do to shine light on that and what a great organization White Rock is absolutely welcome. Appreciate you saying that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All
That's a
right,
good thing
boys.
Yeah, good thing to
Sorry,
end
Joe.
on.
Go ahead.
That's perfect. I mean, obviously, like it's tougher for us. I was just gonna say it's tougher for us to talk with guys that are currently on the team, but guys that are 20s and they're kind of aging out. I guess you guys can speak a little more freely about, your perspective and maybe criticisms on the league. But I think it's a good thing to end on.
Yeah, sweet. Awesome, guys. Well, thank you so much for your time, for coming on the pod. We really appreciate it. I think people will be pretty excited to hear from some people who have recently won the championship. So congratulations again, and just wish you guys all the best moving forward with, Wendell hockey for you and Max, if you end up playing or not, whatever you end up doing. Just thanks, boys, and good luck.
Thanks,
All right.
guys. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Awesome.